I didn't want to start the stream that fast. I still wanted to do a couple stuff. It's okay. Um, okay. I'm going for a second, and then we'll start it up. Is today a face stream or no? It's just going to be black screen. Normally, I wanted to do like a stream, like normally I wanted the screen to be like a picture, but I cannot do that because I accidentally started it. Anyways, today's podcast will go about where this podcast is going to have 3 parts, and then at the end of every single part, I'm going to talk a little bit with chat. Part 1 will be how my sub count went from 0 to 4K and how my channel has been the last 3 years. Then part 2 will be how I have been IRL the last 3 years. How I've been IRL. And then part 3 will be how I have been in game in Fortnite, how much better I have gotten in the last 3 years. Are we ready? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to talk about the channel from 0 to 100 subs. I made my first video on April 6, 2021. It was a short video, a YouTube short. That short now has 500 views with 30 likes. And back then, in the first couple months from April 2021 until June 2021, I think I went to 60 subs. Just like because of family and friends. Then, my first video, not a short, was April 9, 2021, and that was 1v1, but my friend cheated, and at the end of the video I was winning. Like, he had cheats on it. I think, like, what the cheats were like he had extra HP, or like 500 HP, or I had green loot and stuff, and he had gold pump. And then at the end of the video, he left the game. Then in June 2021 was my last video for a long time. The video was Gray Challenge in Fortnite. Gray, like gray loot only. And that video was on June 27, 2021. Then I think in 2021 and in 2021 and start of 2022 and 2022, I guess I kind of just stopped with YouTube. So technically I could probably maybe not even be here right now. And then in October 2022 I made a Fall Guys but no diving challenge. I remember this video gave me like 4 subs, or like, you know, it went up to like 50 views, or like 10-20 views in the first hour. And it wasn't, and it was because I think my mom did something with the video, and then in December 2022 I decided to upload a couple more shorts. The shorts gained around 200 views and like 10 likes. And then I did a Rocket League video, which is, I think, the worst video on my channel. It is the worst video on my channel. Then in February 2023 I did my first ever stream. It was called My First Live Stream. Got around 200 views, 13 likes. And then I think I went up 2 subs in that first stream. The 2 people that subbed were Jeremiah Peter, and then Abot were the 2 people that subbed in my first stream. Then I started doing more short videos, more streams. Then I made a stream sniping stream where we were stream sniping each other, like we were trying to get in the same game of solos. And I think it worked one time. But I'm not sure. Then my first ever stream that I think was one of the better streams was when Chapter 4 Season 2 came out. And thing is, I like streaming at the start of a season is always so fun, but for me, I just couldn't do it the last couple seasons. When Chapter 5 Season 1 came out, I was kinda quitting or done with I was not really making videos. Then I started streaming again in February. Then in March, I couldn't do day 1 of the season because it got delayed by 12 hours. Then when Chapter 5 Season 3 came out, my PS4 broke, and then when Season 4 came out, I was on holiday. But I think when Chapter 2 OG comes out, I will be able to do it day 1, seeing that it will be a Saturday, and I think I can probably do it. Now, in this stream of Chapter 4 Season 2, I remember I was at school. It was around 1:30 p.m. and I was watching Ninja played the season. I was still at school. I finished school at 3 p.m., but I started playing Fortnite. I started streaming at 5 p.m. and a little 5-hour stream. That was a lot of fun. I think in one game, we were with 6 in the lobby. It was me and 5 other people. And we got in the same game, like trio versus trio. And if I check who I was playing with, we were with Eton Spaghetti, a bot, and who else? It's the cow also there. Then we also had Encon there playing in March 2023, which was a lot of fun. Then I kind of started to do more streams. I remember in April 2023, I saw a YouTuber do a bronze 2 Predator in Apex Legends, and I wanted to do it in Fortnite. It did not work. Then when Fall Guys Season 4 came out, I played it for 2 hours. Me, It's the Cow, and Eton Spaghetti. And some Fall Guys. Then in July 2023, I stopped streaming because I just did not have, I just kind of stopped. And yeah. Then in October, I came back to streaming. And it was me, Eton Spaghetti, It's the Cow, and Denji doing squads, and we got around 2 free wins in that 3-hour stream. Then after I did that stream in October, I stopped playing again. I stopped streaming again. Then I came back February 3rd. I did a 2-hour stream. We were with It's the Cow and Con. A bot. Dolanos also joined. I'm just checking it. Then I started streaming almost every day. And then Chapter 5 Season 2 came out, started streaming it, became Sniper King. And then yesterday I actually lost the title of Sniper King. But I have it back again. I'm Sniper King again. Then my mic broke. Then we hit 800 subs after being stuck on 700 for 2 months. And then we hit 800 subs. Then I think 5 days after I hit 800 subs, or like not 5 days, but like a couple days after, we hit 900 subs. While Bus was in the stream. This was in April. Then I joined at 700. Yeah. Then we hit 1K subs during I think it was Thursday morning, and then Thursday night I was doing customs. Then we hit 2K around 7 days after. Then we hit 3K around 2 weeks after. Then Season 3 came out, PS4 broke, came back, was on 3.4K. And then I went up to 4K, and I've been stuck at 4K subs for the last couple months. And it looks like I will stay at 4K subs for a bit now. It's going to take a bit to hit 4.1K. But then, now that I'm done, and that's how my channel has went the last 3 years. That is part 1 completed. We finished the YouTube part of the podcast. So now I'm going to have a little chit chat. I'm going to talk with chat. Do you guys want to say something? Yeah, what do you want to talk about? I don't know. How do I know? Okay, I think it's time to start part 2 uh, is about the IRL stuff with what's happened with me IRL. That's okay. You have to go. People sometimes have to go. They cannot stay here. Now, part 2 is about me IRL. How I've been IRL the last couple years, and I'll tell you. When when my channel first started, I was a little bit, I was in 5th grade. Homework wasn't the hardest thing in the world. I started in chapter 2, season 6. It wasn't that bad. And I wanna, I was having, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad, of course. It wasn't bad, of course. We had, when I started my channel, me IRL, I was in 5th grade, April, almost 6th grade. Not bad. Then in May, I don't know if something special happened. I don't think so. Then in June 2021, we had summer vacation, and summer vacation was pretty, summer 2021, I went to 2 countries. It was Turkey in July, and then Greece in August. Then, when September came out, when it was September 2021, I went on a school trip with the class for 3 days. And then I think 5 days after after I finished my school trip, we had the Fortnite season, chapter 2, season 8, which came out Monday morning, which was a little weird. Then we had, September wasn't bad, 6th grade. We were doing some stuff, pretty okay. If you hear, like, I'm working out. Then in December 2021, my grandma and grandpa came to my house for the first time, instead of me going to their house every single time in the summer. They came to my house in December 2021 for the first or second time, and it was very fun. Then, of course, we had chapter 3. It was definitely a good end of the year. Then, after, in January 2022, me IRL, I was very happy, of course. I was having fun with old friends from school that I have been friends with back then in 6th grade. I was friends with them for around 6 years, now almost 10 years. Then, after, in February, we had at school, I think during Valentine's Day, I think what we did was we had like a costume thing on, which was fun. I think I was Tony Stark. That was my costume. Not bad. Then in March, it was Sunday, March 20th. I had to go with the class to do like a little musical thing from 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. And then we also had Chapter 3 Season 2 that day. So then when I came back from the musical thing, I played around 2 or 3 games of Fortnite. Got around a win or two, a crown win or two. And then I went to go sleep for school because it was Sunday night. Then in April 2022, we had I was okay. I mean, I wasn't the worst. I was pretty good with me IRL. In May 2022, me and my class went on a trip, and this trip was, I think, 2 days long during the weekend. And because the reason why we did it was because it would have been the last trip with the class forever. And then at the end of May, start of June, I was sick, so I couldn't go to school for around a week. End of June, June 30th, after school, last day before summer, I was actually very sad because, we were going to high school, meaning the class that I had, we were not going to be in the same class anymore because we were in the same class for around 6, 7 years, and now we're all going to other schools. And that was sad. I was definitely sad driving back, going back home. And then July 1st, I woke up 7 a.m. Even more sad. Not because of school stuff, but because of some other stuff that I think you guys will know what happened. July 1st, 2022. Then August 2022, I went on vacation. I went to my grandma and grandpa. That was very fun. We go every year. Then in September was my first day of high school in September 2022. It was definitely not, it was little scared maybe, but I was okay. Then in October 2022, I became 12 years old. I had, for my birthday, I don't remember what I had in that year. I was there with family. We did our birthday. It was Friday night. And it was fun. Then in November 2022, I don't really remember a lot. I guess in November we had, exams in December, and actually December 2022 were going to be my first exams ever, like my first ever exam period. but we also had Chapter 3 end event, Chapter 4 launch date. It was a lot of fun playing. Then 2023, I didn't really do that much stuff. I mean, here and there, some stuff. Then in March 2023, I was again not bad, happy, was doing fun stuff, IRL. And then in June and July 2023 is in start July we hit 150 subs, and then in middle of July we hit 200 subs. Then in August we hit 300 subs. Then September 1st, 2023 we hit 400 subs. Then September 25, 2023 we hit 500 subs. Then in October we hit 600 subs. We also had my birthday, and we also had Mr. Beast hitting 200 mil, which was Mr. Beast actually hit 200 mil on my birthday, which was very cool to see. Then we had November 2023. We had OG Fortnite. That in October, November was very fun for me. School wasn't the hardest thing in the world, and I was okay. And then in December, I had exams again. We had Chapter 5. It was a lot of fun. Then in June 2024, again, more exams. Hit 4K subs. Was a lot of fun. Then in July was when I started to get a little more sad with myself. Started bullying myself and just doing that. Was very sad with everything. In August, I went on holiday. During holiday, I decided I'm done with this stupid bullying stuff. But then when I finished my holiday, I was starting to say I'm quitting and doing stuff like that. Now it is confirmed 100% I'm not quitting or taking a break or doing anything stupid with me bullying and stuff for the next couple of years. And that is part 2 of the podcast done. Part 2 was me, like my IRL stuff. Part 1 was my YouTube channel stuff. Now we have part 3 of the podcast. We have for part 3, it is my Fortnite journey on how I've been doing with Fortnite in the last 3 years of playing the game. I've actually been playing for almost 5 years, but 3 years ago is when I started the channel, so we're gonna start at 3 years ago. In April 2021 was when I started my channel. In Fortnite, I was not the worst. I was grinding levels every day, level 100 or 200 in the first couple weeks of the season, which is pretty good. Then what we did was, I think back then I was playing with Eton Spaghetti. It's the cow that did not. Back then he was still playing. He was. I mean, I don't think right now. I mean, he's still not real. No. Then in June 2021 was when I started to I think back then I was starting to get a little bit better at the game, and it was a lot of fun. In September, we had Chapter 2, Season 8. I remember Monday after school, because the season came out Monday morning. So then Monday after school, I was on my dad's phone, because back then I did not have a phone. And I was watching, the new season videos, and I wanted to go home and play it a little. Then in October 2021, October was fun actually. October, November, and December are fun every single year. I'll say that. Then in December 2021, we had Chapter 3, first person weapons. Snipers were very bad and trash. Spider-Man, The Rock. It was a lot of fun playing with. Back then I wasn't really playing a lot. My channel was on around 60 subs, 70 subs. I was not even making videos. Then March 2022, we had Zero Build, which definitely changed a lot of stuff for me, because all I do now is do Zero Build all day. So when Zero Build first came out, I was also sick IRL. I think March 29, which was Tuesday, March 29, 2022. I was sick. I couldn't go to school, but I remember when my brother finished school, because back in March 2022, we also had my grandma that was at the like home, and I hope my grandma comes back for Christmas this year. Not confirmed 100%, of course. The sprinting, mantling, definitely very cool to get in the game. Then Chapter 3, Season 3 came out. I was still doing a bit of Zero Build, but in I think day 1 of the season, I was playing with my cousin. We were doing builds after 2-3 months, and I think we got 2 wins in a row in builds. And it was I think we went back to Zero Build. Then in September, I remember I was sitting down at school on the floor, on my phone at 12 p.m. a couple days, Saturday. No, it was during school. It was like the start of September 2022. I was checking about the Fortnite leaks about Chapter 3 Season 4 with Spider-Gwen. And then when it came out, it was definitely a season that wasn't really. Yeah. It was kind of. Then we had. Chapter 4 release date, which was awesome. I remember after the event Saturday night, I was very sad because it kicked me out. But when I woke up Sunday morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, went to the living room, opened the TV, and put on a Fortnite stream, and saw all the new weapons in the leakers and teasers. We had the Shockwave Hammer leaked, we had a couple pickaxes, we had Slap Juice leaked, Twin Mac SMG was leaked, I think, Red Eye Assault Rifle, and these were not really leaked, but Fortnite leaked them. Like every single hour they would give us a new gun or pickaxe or something. And it was a lot of fun how they did that. They did not do that for Chapter 5. Then we had Chapter 4 Season 2 was the first season that I was streaming more. and I was decent at the game. I remember doing a stream saying, if I die, I will end stream. I think we went on for around 2 hours and won like 3, 4 games in a row, which was very nice. Then, Chapter 4, Season 3, which was the jungle season, we had. I was getting better at the game, I was getting better at building in general, and I was just having a lot more fun playing, getting better, and also I was streaming a little bit here and there. I think I streamed Chapter 4 Season 3, like day 1 of the season.